Okay, folks, how's everyone doing? Hope we're all well out there. It's Friday, 28th of October, 2022, and it is the spooky season, and especially for Amazon. So we can just do a little bit of quick analysis here. Of course, Amazon is really down about 20% in the aftermarket here. Came off pretty quickly last night. So really, we're just looking at the monthly bars here to have a real good look at this, and we'll just get a little bit of support and resistance on where we are, in the grander scheme of things here for Facebook. We kind of departed these lows here as well. So a couple of key prices coming up for Amazon. If we skip in from a monthly chart, down into something that's a lot more reactive in the 1 minute here. In the aftermarket, you can see that really once we hit that 9 o'clock close on equities, we just came off super hard to the downside here, pushed immediately down 21.4% and managed to then make a couple of pushes back up 26% off of those lows for a blip there in the aftermarket. But currently in this session for the pre-market already, we're seeing an open here and sitting currently down about 0.86% in the pre-market for trade set to come out today. So, but coming back here, Amazon generally, you can figure out some of the earnings woes that we have here on Amazon really by seeing that it was boom period in COVID, but they generally have a drop in sales and on the EPS here. And if we're just gonna bump into having a look at the news here on Amazon, let's just pop that up right now and then pop that back there, and we could see having a look into let's see, pitch Amazon plans to tighten. So really bad forecasts were to blame here. Pretty much, it could just break even in the fourth quarter, while analysts were expecting more than $5 billion in operating profit. AWS also misses expectations. Market cap heads lower than $1 trillion for the first time since 2020. So guidance for the fourth quarter, operating profit break even to $4 billion. On holiday sales guidance of 140 billion to 148 was the guidance. So really quite poor here outlook for Amazon. Yeah, they are doing very well as a business. Do I like the longs here? No, I don't like the longs here. I think we've had a pullback in almost representative of the S&P here. We've had a nice big pullback to the 143.55s. We're selling down here. Some buyers have come in there in May and June at the 102s, but I think we can probably break below the 102.52s, which was kind of the September 2018 highs, and we saw that blow again in February 2020. After a little pullback, we then cruised on to April, May, June, July, August of 2020, just stellar, rapid growth, and of course, why not? In the COVID era here. So, really, Amazon, it's going to add a lot of weight to the rest of the session for the futures markets in equity indices. None other than the Nasdaq will be hit the worst out of the three coming forward into today's session. I think, looking technically at where we are right now in the pre-market, it's too early to tell. But of course, there are going to be some whole handle levels here that a lot of traders are going to be looking at, to get involved. I think this 102.52s is just such a big target now for the rest of the market. So I think we could actually in this session go for that target. I think we could actually just go for there down below. So let's just see. 92s is not coming up here on my chart, but nonetheless, there we go. So I think it's got a little bit more to go. We could even see this thing trade I would imagine down to $80 actually when this is all said and done. So will we get to 80 before the Fed come out next week? I don't think so, but I think there'll generally be a lot more to come, and probably by January, we get through and finish this final quarter, and then people could probably start to appreciate this value there is here in Amazon at these prices. All right, that's it for me for a look at Amazon.